Hello, in this video I wish to introduce you to and give you my initial thoughts and reactions on the Philips Sonicare Power Flosser. Now I must stress at the time of recording, I've not physically handled this product, I've got no insider information and I'm not being paid or sponsored in any way to create this video. I'm just giving you my reactions based on the information that has been released. Now, if you're not already familiar with what a water flosser is, essentially it's a primarily countertop based unit that allows you to clean your interdental spaces, that's the gaps in between your teeth, using high pressure water flow. Now, Waterpik are primarily the brand leader within this space with a wide range of products designed to help you clean those interdental spaces. And they have been essentially unchallenged for many years. What challenges they have had have come from lesser known brands that have brought price advantages for you and I as the consumer, but we haven't really had any competition from big name brands like Sonicare or Oral-B taking up the challenge to Waterpik. But the Power Flosser is essentially going to be one of the first options that we've got here from a big household brand. Now, Sonicare at the time of recording are not suggesting their product is going to be better or outperform Waterpik. It's just an alternative choice. And from what I can see, this is going to be focused on the vast majority of users and is not necessarily going to be as focused on specialist oral health care needs that the likes of the Waterpik is. So if you have particularly advanced periodontal disease or something, potentially a Waterpik product is going to be better suited to you than the Power Flosser from Sonicare. This is going to be a more sort of generalized water flosser. One of the things that Sonicare are touting is their quad stream technology. Essentially, it pushes the water out of the nozzle in an X shape via a rubber tip. It's just another way of pushing the water out. Essentially, it's going to do the same job as any Waterpik water flosser. And I think when it comes down to it, both products are going to do a pretty good job of cleaning those interdental spaces and be a good alternative or addition in your interdental cleaning routine. I think there are a few ways in which the Philips Sonicare will win over some fans, and I think there are three key ways. The first key way is through the noise of the unit. Now, whilst Waterpik units aren't particularly noisy, Philips do suggest that their Power Flosser is going to be a bit quieter than Waterpik's leading models, so that's got to be a good thing. I think the second way in which the Power Flosser will attract and win fans is the build quality, reliability and kind of reputation that Philips Sonicare have. You know, nothing is perfect, but I think Waterpik have been criticised in the past for some of the reliability of their products. So perhaps Philips can stand up and take the challenge to them through the quality of their products. And I think the third way in which Sonicare are going to attract fans is via the simplified range. At the time of recording, Waterpik have 11 different countertop units. Sonicare are going to be introducing two main variants of the Power Flosser. So that reduced range reduces the amount of choice, makes it easier for consumers because ultimately it's quite a confusing product range. At the end of the day, they're going to do a similar job and it's about picking the one that is right for you. And to be honest, you could spend a lot of time trying to pick the one that is right for you, but actually just picking one and using it is probably going to be the best thing you could do for you. So my initial thoughts and reactions are really, it's probably going to be a very good product, compete with Waterpik pretty well. I'm keen to test it and get down into the details a bit more. For those of you who are interested, I'm going to delve down into a bit more about these products and what we know of them now. So there are going to be two key variants of the Power Flosser. There's going to be the 3000 series and the 7000 series. There will be a third variant, the 7000 series, which comes bundled with a Sonicare Expert Clean toothbrush. But for the rest of this video, I'm just going to focus on these two models. Now, basically, they're going to be very similar. The core technology is the same. There's just a few feature differences. And as you might expect, the 7000 is the more premium of these two models. Now, I don't have any pricing on these at the time of recording, but you can see that the 7000 is going to be slightly more expensive because of some of the benefits it brings. Now, of the overall design and layout of the Power Flosser, it's pretty typical of a water flosser. It's going to have a removable water tank. It's going to have a handle with a hose that connects to the main unit. The base unit has all the electronics built inside the pump and everything like that. And then you're going to have various controls on the base unit to be able to control the unit and deliver that water flow up through the hose and the handle to your mouth. Now, both units are going to have 10 pressure settings. Waterpik units, the pressure on those tends to be from 10 psi through to 100 psi. Sonicare haven't specified the psi of their units, but I suspect it's actually going to be the same. Now, one of the ways that these two models differ is that on the 3000 series, although you'll have a control dial between 1 and 10 pressure settings, there's no LED lights around that. The 7000 series will have LEDs that illuminate around that dial. Another way that the two models differentiate is that the 3000 series will have 2 modes compared to the 4 modes of the 7000 series. Now, the 4 modes available are clean, deep clean, sensitive and massage. The 3000 will get clean and deep clean, whilst the 7000 will get all 4. Now, clean will be for your everyday cleaning. Deep clean will give you the most thorough and intense cleaning, and there's going to be pulse wave technology built in, so that's going to be like bursts of cleaning power essentially. And sensitive and massage are going to be more gentle options for those who perhaps have more sensitive teeth and gums. The removable water tank on both of these are going to be similar. The 3000 is going to have a 550 milliliter tank compared to the 600 on the 7000. Now, some of the best Waterpik models have a water reservoir that is in excess of 600 milliliters. So I think the 7000 will be the one to potentially go for because of that slightly larger water tank. But in theory, you should be able to clean in between your teeth and around your gum lines in around about 60 to 90 seconds. And the capacity of the water tank should allow for it. How quickly it drains the water tank will be based a little bit on how much pressure you're actually using from the units and which cleaning mode. Now, both units should be able to actually control the water flow from the handle through a sliding switch mechanism to turn it on and off. But the 7000 series will also have an auto shut-off feature whereby when you return the handle to the base station or the main unit, it will actually turn the unit off as well. So that's quite a nice thing to see. Now, one of the things that have made Waterpik particularly popular is the range of interchangeable tips for their water flossers. Now, some are more popular than others, but some are specially engineered for particular oral health conditions. Now, it was initially thought that Sonicare would just offer just one tip, the quad stream tip. But in fact, news just out before the time of recording suggests that Philips Sonicare are going to offer 3 different tips for this water flosser. You'll have the F1 standard nozzle, the F2 comfort nozzle, and then the F3 quad stream tip. Now, the F1 standard nozzle will be essentially like Waterpik's classic jet tip, and then the F2 comfort nozzle will have a soft rubber tip to it and will be designed for use on the more sensitive modes. And then the F3 quad stream will be the one that's really used for deep cleaning and will bring that quad stream technology along with the pulse wave technology as well to the cleaning experience. So those tips will be either included in the box or you'll be able to buy them as additional accessories, and they'll be interchangeable. It is suggested that those tips will need replacing every 6 months on average. So there we have it. That's a little bit of information on the Philips Sonicare Power Flosser. I will get hands-on with these as soon as I possibly can and bring you a review here on the Electricteeth YouTube channel and website. Until next time, thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. For more videos like this, click subscribe.